You think you always meet the wrong kinds. It's not your fault. No need blaming yourself. There's no need for you to say, for these reasons, I'm not going to get married ever again. I'm not going to give anyone a chance. Hello, guys. Men know you want a serious relationship. You don't have time to waste. You want to just get serious. Go in with all your heart and you wish to make something out of this relationship. They know this about women, that they don't really have time to go stay with the other man and the other man try giving their time, their life, resources, wasting time with men. Because of this, they meet us and show us that they are serious. They have good intentions towards us. But all that is always a lie. Let's say close to lies. Because when they come in to approach you, come into your life to have anything to do with you, that moment, what they had in their mind wasn't to get married to you. Because they have come to understand us and they think, oh, when I tell her and show her how serious I am, like bring my heart and my time, commit myself with all what I have, give it in this relationship, she will take me serious and she will allow me to come in and I will do what I came there to do. Is it to do her 419 and get her properties, her money, whatever it is I want to do? She will let me in, then I'll come and do it. And that is the mistakes most women make. Even me, I did. Even me, I did that. But it will be important for us to ask ourselves, why do we always make these mistakes? The problem we have is trust. We trust so much. First, we'll say we don't trust, we are going to give the person a chance, we are not going to do it. These mistakes, I will never make it again. But we still make that same mistake again, over and over again. We keep repeating that same mistakes. Because the moment we let that person in and we have seen that person's seriousness, which the person will do everything to prove to you that he is serious, we relax. I say, yes, now I find the serious one. We count our blessings. Oh, the person did this, did that. He's not that kind of person. The person starts doing that thing, what the person came to do. Because of that same trust, we become stupid. You know, when you trust somebody, it's like you are blindfolded. Walking into a relationship, that time when it starts in, that was the time we would have corrected the whole mistakes we are about to make. Do you think you always meet the wrong hand and you always make the same mistakes? It's not your fault. No need to blame yourself so much. I did too. Most women did. It's not that out there are only wrong hands, no. Just those who came with the plans to get something from you and then pick to their heels. But if we can be a little careful, just a little careful, and tighten up our hearts just a little, falling in love with our heads a little and saying, this time, what happened to me before is not going to happen to me 100%, since we are not gods, we are not angels. It's not going to happen to me 100%. And how we go about this is by, before starting a relationship with someone, you have to know your purpose in this person's life. What am I going to get from this person? What will I give to this person and what will I not? You take this decision and you seal it. Tell yourself that you don't want to regret. No matter what happened, you're not going to cross this line. The promises you have made for yourself, that you're not going to cross it. And you try to be strong. Because if you do not do this, and you cross that boundary, you will do the mistake over and over again. Why don't you set it like, okay, in 5 years' time, if this person is here till 5 years, look at what I'm going to do. Step by step. If this person is here in 10 years, I'm going to do this. If this person is here in 15 years, you set it like this, so that when you start to regret, you wouldn't regret so much. It's not that women are fools. It's just that we trust so much. We trust so much. We trust beyond reasonable doubt. And getting into a relationship, what is most important is for you to know your purpose. What are my plans? What are my purpose in this relationship I want to go in? You know, when my marriage failed, I asked myself, I said, if I meet somebody now and I want to get married, what would be my purpose? And my main purpose was, I didn't want my daughter to be an only child. It was so much important to me that I didn't want my daughter to be an only child. I want my daughter to say, oh, I have a sister, a brother to play with. This is my purpose. I asked myself, is this purpose worth taking the risk of meeting another person that will break my heart? I look at the purpose. I ask myself, if I didn't do this, if I didn't take that risk, it means my daughter will never have a sister, ever. Ever again, it means my daughter will not have a sister. She'll be saying, I'm the only child, my mother have only me, this, that. So I said, the best thing for me is to take that risk. Okay, when I had the chance to know that person who will be the father of my children, what is it that I wanted from that person? Who should that person be like? I said, I wanted someone who I will be safe in his hands. I want someone that when I'm in his hands, I think he will not harm me. I wanted someone who will protect me from people outside. When I'm with that person, I think if people come outside, the person will know what to do. It was of importance to me. I love security. I wanted someone who will be able to struggle hard to be able to provide for me and my family. I don't want somebody who is lazy, who will be pushing the children, caring for the children, at the same time working hard to provide much for the person. I didn't want that. So I wanted somebody who will work hard. I want somebody who the way the person reason is somehow similar to the way I reason. I say, okay, when this person by any chance asks me out, I'm going to say yes. And other things. I wanted someone who will be able to give. I don't want somebody that every morning or sometime I want to do something with money, me and the person will be talking too much talk. I don't like it. I don't like too much talk. You see, this way I talk every time like somebody who is angry or talking so fast. This is how I talk normally. So I wouldn't want someone who would, I know you wouldn't also like that, to have someone whenever you people want to buy milk, you want to buy bread, You start making too much discussion, too much celebration. I'm coming today, I'm coming tomorrow. Wait small, that kind of a thing. I don't like it, because I know if that money is in my position, I will give it to you without even thinking what you want to do it with it. If it's in my position, I will give it to you when you didn't ask me. So these are the things that were important to me. So you have to think from that person's mouth. It's something you could even work with. Not dealing with somebody that cannot give you any good answer, response, any ideas of what you can do with the way things are now. You have to be able to know how the person is thinking and where that person is at. It's also not good to marry someone, for me, who is too smarter than you, that you don't even know how to handle the person at all. So I counted the things that are important to me and the things that are my purpose in this relationship, that I want to achieve just having that child. And I put it in having that children from that person, not because this is the only thing I wanted from relationship, because of my fears. The fears of being disappointed, that the person will promise me all and all, at the end of it, the person will not give me what I want. So I just said, okay, even if it's this I get, you have already fell. So he who is down needs fear no fall, because you're already down. You only try to pick the pieces of yourself. You cannot be too old for marriage and you're making choices of, I want them at this age, I want them like this, I want them like this. You can't be a single lady. These were things I was telling myself. And you're saying, oh, I don't want to take risks. I don't want to take risks, because the time will pass. The older your child is, the older you are becoming, the less chances you have to be with the kind of man of your dream. I said, I better act first. If I have the chance, I better see. God, give me the wisdom to take the decision, because nothing is of our power. God, give me the chance. Provide that person at the right time, at the right place. Let me meet this person and have the chance to bear other children. I've met people who didn't give birth. In their 70s, 60s, they start regretting that they didn't give birth. I've met people also who didn't get married, or who decided to be single ladies. They later regret it. I love to give myself a chance to try my best, so that tomorrow when it's time for me to regret, I will say, but I tried. So if that person tomorrow think I tricked you to stay with you, to do what with you, and now I've used you, I've dumped you, then you know you had a purpose why you want to go into that person's life, why you want to start anything at all with that person. Because without that purpose and target, what you want to gain, and the person has his target, he's pursuing his target, and you have nothing pursuing. You only pursue marriage. I want the marriage to start. I want to hold him and tie him and keep him. Then you'll be losing, because it's not every man you can keep down. Not every man you see that you can hold tight and make him yours and keep him to stay with you. It's not every man. So you better have a purpose why you are going into this relationship, so that when it didn't work, you will not have to blame yourself so much at all. You have to have 2-3 purposes, what you want to have. And you also have to have, what is it that I'm going to enjoy within this time I'm inside this relationship? What am I going to enjoy? What will my life be like? It's very important, or was very important to me. Let's know why we are delaying, why we are making wrong choices, why all these things are happening to us, or why we are remaining single. Because you needed to marry again. They say we should do everything when our mates are doing it. So don't lose your chances. And it's good to marry somebody who is a little bit responsible, that when something come out, let's say there's quarrel, there's misunderstanding, the person want to go, whatever that is between you and that person, at least the person will have a good discussion with you. A very good discussion, that the words that are coming simply because we are afraid of meeting the wrong men out there, because this afraid you are, the men are also afraid, but still they are getting married. Make sure that every time you are a winner, not a loser. I'm using my own experience to encourage you not to regret, not to make mistake, not to rush into marriage, not to divorce, not to separate yourself from your marriage. Only when you know that you have a purpose, there's a plan. This is what is good for you. Don't listen to friends. Make your own decisions. Don't do this, you will regret. Don't run out and come begging. Know what you want in your life so that you don't regret, in order not to make mistakes that will hurt you more tomorrow. Many people stay, they're not very happy because of where they find themselves. These are things they would have corrected before when they were younger. They were choosing, it's not a fine man. This man, I can't work with him on the street because he's working like this, he's doing like this. Don't let anybody body shame you. Don't body shame yourself, because when you don't have that confidence, when you cannot come out and carry yourself like you love yourself, it doesn't matter how you are, and you carry yourself, the person sees that potentials in you, that you love yourself, you see that there's no problem with you, the person will start seeing it like that. When you start pointing out what is wrong with you, you know, you're doing me like this because of this, because of this, because of this, the person starts seeing that you have a problem where there is no problem. You did not create yourself. Even some bad characters you have in you that you can try to look at and adjust, so that you don't have something that is shaming you tomorrow. Try to just uplift yourself a little bit to prevent somebody from laughing at you. You see, this husband and wife, there are sometimes they also stay, they quarrel. You did this, you didn't do this, this is your weakness, this is not your weakness. When you think about all these things, it's better for you to prepare yourself, start correcting your ways. That when you stay in the relationship and you come out, you will not have much to regret. You ask yourself, have I tried? You tell yourself, oh, you tried. How was my characters and my behaviors during that time? How did I treat the person? You look at it, you say, oh God, there's nothing paining me. I don't wish to correct something. Then you'll be happy. You have rest of mind. You will pray to God for the chance he gave you and ask him maybe if he could give you another chance, or let him decide what is perfect for your life. And you'll see how your life will go. You will see how your life will go. You'll see how things begin to turn out for you. I don't want you to make mistakes. The ones I made and the one I did not make. I just want you to be happy. For this life to be easy for you. Many people are suffering. It's not really easy for them. And all of us, we are using clothes to cover our pain, our anger, things that are not going well for us, that you have a rethink. I need you to give it a second thought. If you should give somebody a chance to see if that person is the right person, and for you also to pray to God to show you how to take the right decision. For God to send only people who are serious, who mean well for you, your way, that you don't meet the wrong people. It will be good for you to give love a chance. At least remember that time when you're old, that when you are alone, it's only people who are your own kids, your own family who will come looking for you. That time when the friends are gone, when you don't have time to mingle with people, it's only people who are your families who will come looking for you. So that time you're not so much alone. There are bad people outside. Yes. Do you also remember that the more men that will trick you outside and tell you they love you, promise you heaven and earth, and they will not keep to it, so are women also who will trick men, eat their money, claim their properties, and still run. It's not only in men, because every time we women, we have men in our mouth. Yeah, men did this, men did that. Women are also the same. Women do the same. Did this stop men from getting married? The amount of men who didn't get married and the amount of women who didn't get married because of fear, disappointment, which one is more? You will see that men get married. They got married more than women, because no matter how risky it is, they still give it a try. Don't get discouraged. Don't let anybody who has tried to obtain from you make you stop chasing that dream you are chasing. Keep dreaming. And one day you'll meet the right person. It's not also that every man is so bad like that. Sometimes when they meet you and you are good, you keep doing good. No matter how bad they treat you, no matter how bad they are, you keep doing good. Even the devil might have a change of mind. Don't get discouraged. The only problem we have as women is trust. Trust is destroying everything for us. Because when we meet this person, we trust that person, we leave ourselves. Wow. We take ourselves, we carry ourselves and give to the person. Do you sometimes sit down and see that when you start a relationship with a man, let's say you marry him, it takes time for them to open up and let you into their hearts, the men, because they are so protective of themselves. Why don't we protect ourselves like that? Protect yourself a little bit. Don't give access to everything. It's not only you who is disappointed in what men do, what they do to us. It's not only you. Even the wise from most wise women, even the rich from the richest women are also being played by men. But we won't, because there's war out there. We wouldn't go outside. We know that going outside is so much risk, but we still have to go outside to try our best. Look, if we can succeed in anything we want to do in life, that is it. When we keep saying, oh, there's danger, they're not going to do like this, I'm going to have risk, I'm not going to succeed, then it will be more difficult for us. When we grow up and we see people who we think we could be a little bit strict more than them, we see that they gave love a chance and they succeeded. Let's not stop dreaming of that kind of love we want to have, that kind of marriage, family we want to build. Let it be that there's a place we belong to. Because that time when we are old, if we keep saying, oh, we are not going to get married because we are afraid of the pain, heartbreak, disappointment, whatever the person will do to us, this is why we will not give love a chance. Then we will lose at the end. We'll stay alone, not having family, not having anybody we call our own. Even when we get old, nobody to be there to support us, to share this life with us. Somebody will cook and give food. For example, like we women, we like to serve the person, cook for the person. Do you see what I cook? Do you like it? We like to care for people. Mostly for somebody we call our own. There's nothing like having that person who is your own. Let's not get disappointed, but let's try to be a little bit more careful. Trust less. Let's give less and get to know the person very well first. If we allow that person to marry us, let's say the person just marry us and we gave everything we have from the person, people will blame you, but they will not really blame you like that. It's just not the girlfriend. You are not the girlfriend of that person. You are the wife. What belongs to that person belongs to you. So when people want to blame you, they blame you a little bit less. But when we say we cannot keep trying simply because the one that we believed in last time, what he did, if he can do this thing to me, what will other people do to me? Then that's where we're making the worst mistakes. You also know that some people marry first time, second time, third time, even the fourth time, they still succeed. It's only someone who is afraid of fighting, struggling, is the only person who wouldn't make it. Because if you don't fail, you will not achieve. It's through your failures, you learn your lessons, then you fight more, you are more careful, then you can make it. If not, you will never make it. Someone is trying to stop you. Why then agree to stop? Somebody is trying to prevent you from succeeding, stopping you from understanding what relationship is all about, giving love a chance, and giving that chance to have someone you will call your own in the future. You say, because of this person, because of that, or I'm trying to protect anything I have. Because of this, let me just stay and stay alone forever. Because that time when you will regret it, there'll be no chance again for you to revise it. This is what I'm afraid of. To make mistakes, that when I make these mistakes, at the end, I won't be able to change that thing. I always like to change something. When I'm in a place where I don't like it, I like to change it. I love to bring myself out of the place I am, that I'm not feeling well in it. I like to change it. You know, there are many women who are in relationship or who are in marriage. They are feeling so miserable in this marriage, but they still stayed because they know the importance of getting married. They know the values of having someone who you call your own or someone you belong to. They still stay here. They suffer, and when they see you, they wipe their tears and they pretend they are happy, though they are not very happy. If they can take all this and stay in this relationship, why not you, who is out, who has not married before, who will want to give love a chance? Why don't you try again? Because somebody is working so hard. That person is like a devil trying to stop you, so you wouldn't let that person stop you. Anybody who is trying to destroy your life is not your friend. Anybody who is trying to make you not to achieve what you want to achieve in life, mostly when it comes to family, relationship, husband, wife, that person do not love you. This time, maybe you have listened to friends enough who are advising you on how to take decisions, and maybe that decisions have helped you to not succeed, but spoiled your relationship. This is time for you to gather all your mistakes together and put them aside. Get a new plan, put it aside. Whenever you're about to step into that mistake again, you will throw that mistake away and bring out your new plans and put it into place. Start practicing it and see if this relationship you are in now or the one you're going to enter is going to be better than the other one. What is it that you're doing so wrong that made the other one not work? What is that thing that you didn't do that couldn't hold that person to make that person stay, even when he really want to leave you? He didn't come there to make you stay, to make that relationship last, or to make you gain anything from that relationship. What is that plan you will bring now? Should be some of the strategies you should have to make this relationship work than the one you have lost. Thank you so much for watching so far, and I hope to see you next time in my next video. My name is Chioma Sibu. See you guys. Bye bye. Take care.